Yo, welcome. It's that footy talk again. So I'm back, guys. I'm back. All of you have been asking me questions, and I'm just gonna repeat what I've said in any of the Twitter spaces we've hosted. But of course, for my channel, I'm gonna repeat some stuff, and I'll go probably in depth with why I feel this way. So, Oli Gunnar Solskjaer. Is it time for him to go? Should he be sacked? Is he good enough? What's happening, right? That's the question every Man United fan has. And my answer is simple. As a Man United fan, die-hard fan, as someone who, when they're on tour, they have a game at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., I'm waking up, I'm watching the game. You get what I mean? We love our teams. We don't have to be in England. We don't have to be at Old Trafford to show that we love our teams. We love our teams. We buy the merch and we do everything. Okay? So let me get that out the way. Is he good enough? Personally, I think he's reached his limit. And the reason I say this is because time and time again, he's proven that he's not good enough to get us over the line, right? And as I say this, I'm grateful for everything he's done. He was the perfect guy to come in after Jose. Don't get that twisted. After Jose, any manager that comes after Jose probably struggles to get this team where it is today. And I'm not saying they struggle to win trophies or I'm saying they struggle to get the atmosphere back to where it is today. The passion of the fans back where it is today. First time since I don't know how many years we've got a football director at Man United. Yes, I totally agree with everyone. The Glazers are shit. We all know the Glazers are shit. We all don't love the Glazers. We all don't admire the Glazers. But this is not the Glazers. This is coaching, management that selects the team. The Glazers don't make a call and say, Ollie, play this guy. Ollie, play McFred. Ollie, play Scottish. Ollie, bench Donny. The Glazers don't do any of that. The Glazers just suck money out, suck money out, and confirm signings and agree to signings if they're happy. You get what I mean? Yes, they're not the greatest board. I get that, but this is not about the board. This is about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And in all my spaces, I've said the same thing to everyone who's joined my spaces that the death of Oli will be McFred. The death of Oli will be not having a balanced team. The death of Oli will be having favorites. And the death of Oli will be not being ruthless. He's too nice. Too nice. And I keep saying this. And people keep laughing. People said I was stupid. People say I don't support the team. All of a sudden, people are saying the same thing. And I keep saying this. It's easy to go after Pogba. It's way easy because he's already been painted as the bad guy. But I've been telling people that, and I'm glad people are finally starting to see it up. This team does not defend as a unit, starting from all their favorite players. I keep telling people Bruno makes that one good dashing run and he probably gets the tackle and we all get excited. Oh, he tracks back. That's 1 in 60 games maybe. But if you watch Man United closely, the reason our midfield is so exposed is because we've got so many players up the front who don't want to do the dirty work. And I'll say it again, and I'll say it again proudly. Ronaldo does not need to track back. But Bruno needs to track back. Greenwood needs to track back. Pogba needs to track back. Sancho needs to track back. Those players have the energy to track back. You can't tell me at 22 you can't run up and down that pitch. At 25, at 27, Ronaldo's on the right not to. He wins you games. He literally won us a game just before the international break against Villarreal in the UEFA. So you can't tell me that these guys can't track back. These guys can. You see it. You see them do it for their international teams. Why can't they do it for Man United? And I'll tell you why. Because the coaching is wrong. It's almost like we set up a team and say, go have fun. We don't set up a team to play like a team. And that's where the issue comes from with Man United. And this is why I keep saying, if Oli was a great manager, he fires his whole coaching staff and gets a new coaching staff. Because it doesn't matter who you bring into that team, guys. If the coaching is not right, we're not going to win games. You could bring in the best CDM in the world. They would look like shit at Man United. They would get cut through. They would drop averages. Like, this is the first time I see, bro, like, I always tell people, Ronaldo doesn't need to give you 100% performances, but he's gonna win you the game. We literally saw it for Portugal. When Portugal were 2-0 down, any manager who pulls out Ronaldo, they get fired after that game. But the manager knows what Ronaldo possesses, and he puts on players who will whip in that ball for Ronaldo. And he got them 2 goals. He saved them. So I keep saying again, guys, the coaching at Man United is so poor. The tactics at Man United are so poor. The decision making by Oli at Man United is absolutely trash. It's rubbish. Because, like, I watched this man take off the best player we had in the pitch, because David De Gea was probably the greatest player, the best player we had, because without him we probably lose that game 6-2 against Leicester. So I'm saying, I watched this man take off Matic to bring in Scott, and we were just torn apart after that. Scott literally watched the game happen in front of him, and Vardy scored a goal. Like, come on, what's happening at Carrington? Like, I really need to know what's happening in Carrington, because it's not showing in the field. I don't think anything, like, I just feel like the cameraman shows up and they're like, just pretend you're running so we can take pictures for Instagram, for TikTok, for Twitter. And then they sit and have tea, because nothing shows up on the pitch. And I keep saying this. If Oli gets better coaches, he's probably not in the position he's in today. But because he refuses to get better coaches, he sticks with these yes man, this is my friend, we play together coaches. He deserves to be sacked. Do I want him to get sacked? No. I want him to be successful. If there's anyone who deserves it, it's probably him. But is he making decisions that can help him, that can prevent it from happening? No. When I look at the log table today after the Tottenham game, I think we're 6th. I look at our fixtures. I looked at our fixtures. I tuned into live score, and I'm like, bruh, Atalanta actually flying. Then I tune in and I rewatch the Atalanta game, and I'm like, these guys could literally batter us the way we play. So now we don't even have, we don't even know which game we win anymore, because everybody keeps telling me that Oli shows up in games like this. Luck has run out. Luck has run out. You can't do it for 3 seasons. You can't. Eventually teams catch you out. I literally watched Brendan Rodgers say they were not pressing us. They allowed us to play, and we took advantage of that. And that's exactly what happened. Second half, we were literally no way. You know, the worst thing is, Rashford comes on and scores a goal, and I'm saying, let's just see the draw out, because we're not winning this game. We're going to concede. Like, this can't be. This cannot happen at Man United. So, my take is we need to get better coaches and we need a better manager. I'm sorry. I love Oli, but the writing's on the wall. It's not he's not the guy. We've reached enough quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final. We've won nothing. We haven't faced the big teams, and we didn't accumulate the points we needed. Yes, no game is guaranteed. It's better to lose a game having died on the pitch. We don't die on the pitch. We look like we're ready. We look like a team that was ready for the next international break. I keep telling people that our players enjoy going on international break more than playing for Man United, and I don't blame them. There's no structure, there's no formation for them to play in. Every man for himself. Everyone plays for their number. Everyone plays for their own stats. Or I got 7 assists, or I got 6 assists, or I got 20 goals, but the team is not progressing. We finished third, second, but finishing third and second, what have we done to show that? Because we brought in players and we look worse. We all sat here celebrating Varane signing. Varane looks average because of this team. Ronaldo looks like a 2 out of 10 player because of this team. We all kept blaming the CDM. I kept telling you guys, if we defend as a unit, Fred and McTominay probably don't look shit. They're not great, but they probably don't look as shit as they look. But because we leave them exposed, they football brilliance is not it's shown out there that they don't know what they're doing. And worst part, they're not even CDM players, so I don't even blame them. You get what I mean? So we need better coaches, we need a new manager, and we need people at the top to start making football decisions, because any other team would have fired him long ago. And I understand why he's done for us is great. I appreciate that. But we at a point where we have a team that can challenge and it's not challenging. We have a team that can win trophies and it's not winning trophies. We got knocked out on the first round of the Carabao Cup. As much as people say shit, it's a motivation trophy. You win that in February, and you're still in other competitions. You're hungry to win them. You get what I mean? So yeah, man, that's my take on Oli. I honestly feel like he's done great for us, but he can't take us anywhere after this. He's reached his ceiling. He's reached his fullest potential. So I'm not Oli in or Oli out, but I'm a Man United fan, and as a Man United fan, we have a team that can win trophies, and this manager looks like he can't do it. So maybe change of scenery, and I would love it to be soon, because if there's one thing I hate is for Man United loyals to turn toxic against Oli, because he served us as a great player, and it would be so sad for it to get toxic. So I was hoping he would find it in his own heart to accept he's not good enough and resign, but he's not. So it's up to the board to say, before it gets toxic, let's get him out and bring in someone who can win. Bring in a Zidane, bring in a Conte. I prefer the Ajax coach, because he has a system that could actually work with the players we have. Because we have players that can pass the ball. We have players that can move the ball. We have a 40 million player on the bench who's not even getting game time. So, for me personally, as a Man United fan, I think it's time for a change. I think it has to happen sooner before it gets toxic. I really hope he wins Wednesday's game, because if he loses Wednesday's game, it will get absolutely toxic for him. So yeah, I hope you guys share your comments below, like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, comment below. That Footy Talk. See you next time.